Extra, extra, read all about it!
What is driving the internet crazy?
Yellow journalism is a type of reporting best known for highlighting scandals and sensationalism over genuine news.
Saya sendiri pun menjadi mangsa kepada penyebaran berita palsu.
Allowed any information that turned out to be so false and fake.
Cinnamon roll can explode inside man's butt.
Kerajaan bertegas untuk memburu individu yang menyebarkan berita tidak benar sekaligus mengheret mereka ke mahkamah.
Hey you! Yeah, you there in 2020. Today the world of information have been moving rapidly. You don't even have any time to wait. You share a news, you click on the information, things have been pretty darn quick. And everything is just at the tip of our finger. But how much do we even know if any information out there are true? So before there was fake news, we have what they call yellow journalism. Yellow journalism was a style of newspaper reporting back in 1890s that emphasized on sensationalism over facts. Part of the act is to hire cartoonists to do comic strips to exaggerate the issue, hence the birth of the Yellow Kid. So it is the idea of taking a story or a theory, blowing it out of proportion, overhyping it, and selling it as fact in order to sell the story. Clickbait in some cases, the story being told doesn't even have a shred of evidence. It is made up just to get your attention. Lying to sell a product, lying to get views, lying to get you to click something. But in today's world, ladies and gentlemen, this yellow journalism is mildly and innocently being called as fake news. But why is it dangerous? It has been said that the yellow press alone was responsible for starting the Spanish-American War, a war in which Theodore Roosevelt, pretty much like our own Dulcite, charged up San Juan Hill that marked the beginning of the United States as a global power and the end of Spanish Empire. But the story that they published is false. No such telegrams or evidences were found that the Spanish wages war. So basically the things that happened, war, death, were all because of some high-minded journalists wanted to create a sensationalized story to sell papers. But today's fake news seems so harmless at times. This simple trick will help you lose 50 pounds. 7 ways to win over a guy. Some clickbaity title that would want to make you curiously clicking it. Gives a nod every now and then for every generic examples or facts that they gave you. But what about the harmful stuffs? Everyone must have remembered the MH370 incident that became a global tragedy. Back in March 2014 when the flight suddenly disappeared and 239 people are presumably didn't survive. Many bad guys, I use the term bad guys because not all hackers are bad guys. Many bad guys have been using this clickbait environment as an opportunity to create fake news. Something like MH370 has been found, or this is how the Bermuda Triangle swallowed MH370. People would then click it, some would ask you to fill up surveys, some would even ask you to click a link to watch the video. What do you know, before you can watch the video, you need like a type of codec for you to download before you can watch it. And this so-called codec, my friends, turns out to be malware after you download it on your computer. Your personal information, financial details, will then belong to the bad guys. All of these things being said, honestly, it is whether if you care for it or not. If you don't give a damn about what fake news or misleading news or misinformation could have done, then just do it. Immediately share any links or news with interesting clickbaits to your families or friends. Tabloids a great example. Who cares if this picture of Justin Bieber eating a burrito like a corn on a cob is fake? It's awesome to talk about. I'm so ready to forward this to my friends and we're gonna talk about it till morning. But it's fake, by the way.
Like, let you...
Maybe from under, yeah, like cradle it.
That is so freaking funny. Dude, yes.
But wouldn't it be great if we're more responsible about it? We can feel superior for fact-checking on what we share and recognizing the difference between a true and false headline. People love sensational story. It's unparalleled to how they will use any information to show that they know a lot. Well, the thing is, if it is confirmed false information, people will just then blame the news source. Or will say something like, oh saja je nak share, tak tahulah pula salah kan? Just as with the demise yellow journalism, each of us has a role to play in shaping the relative profit of quality journalism and click journalism, with which fake news is profoundly entangled. As long as we give our time, our dollars, and our clicks to unreputable sites like this, fake news will continue to thrive. Or we can read, share, and support the news and commentary produced by responsible media outlets. Then probably we can see that click journalism will wither away just as yellow journalism did a century ago. But heck, what do I know? This information might not be well heard by the outdated generations, or how I would call it, the boomosaurs. It's the emerging gens or the next generations are what we need to consider about. How would they live? How would they react? How would they think of such things? But in a small and little way, by doing this video, I'm doing my part. Maybe it's time for you to do yours. This message is brought to you by Capong. Thank you so much you guys for watching. This video is so much fun to do, and I have more ideas that I can do in video form to share with you guys. So it would be a great help if you would consider subscribing, share and like this video for you to see more in the future. And as usual you guys, don't forget to have fun.